Right. Hi everyone, what's happening? Let's talk about a little movie that could, and that movie being The Sound of Freedom, which I actually have seen. It's directed and co-written by Alejandro Monteverde and starring Jim Caviezel, who plays Tim Ballard, a former government agent who embarks on a mission to rescue children from sex traffickers in Colombia. It is produced by Eduardo Verastegui, who also plays a role in the film. The movie was released on July 4th, 2023 by Angel Studios and has grossed over $120 million worldwide against a budget of $14.5 million, which means it earned over 7 times its production budget so far. I bet a certain House of Mouse wished their recently released tentpole movie made 7 times its own budget. The movie has received mixed reviews from critics, while the audience reception has been highly positive. The media doesn't really want you to see the film for whatever reason. I would think a movie that brings to light the epidemic of child trafficking would be a cause to unify under. Like, child trafficking is bad, let's team up and stop it, right? Apparently not. The powers that be have deemed this to be a Q conspiracy theory or Q adjacent. In actuality, it's more of a docudrama, telling a composite of several real-life operations under Tim Ballard and others in cinematic fashion. This story is about something that is happening every minute of every hour of every day. Caviezel was asked how has this changed him, and his response was, "I give my life in a heartbeat. Change me? I'm less concerned about myself, I will tell you this right now. If this were to change the world and get rid of trafficking and pornography, and all of the 8 arms of this octopus that has to be destroyed, the only way you can destroy it is to take the head out, and if that hit, I'd give my life for it in a heartbeat," he declared. Wow, that's a statement. When was the last time you heard an actor, or a politician for that matter, make such a declaration? And how are the neo-Marxists responding? Well, instead of coming out in support of this movie and bringing awareness to the subject, the media has instead come out against it, slandering the film. The same media whose intent has been the normalization of pedophilia, with the MAPS, minor attracted persons, and the virtuous mantras being pushed, had to bleep out those two for YouTube sensibilities. It's their desperate last-push effort to turn people away from learning the dark hidden facts below the surface. The legacy media is waning. They have lost much of their credibility recently. After years of Russia hoaxes, failed impeachment, and hiding important information about a certain current president's son during a certain presidential election time, and with this knowledge that same media has been acting as a defense for an indefensible act, seemingly complicit in or hiding these facts from public, and this knowledge would end their influence over the masses entirely. Circling back, The Sound of Freedom, I think, is the first drumbeat, sounding the alarm to the people. Regular folks who kiss their kids goodnight and go off to work every day. Good people who want to have a good life and a future for their children. The people couldn't fathom such horrors are being practiced, or that major to minor public figures are engaging in it, and that evil has roots in many places. When we hear the call, the alarm so to speak, it's our own individual duty to stand against it. We must as individuals come together and unify against this present darkness. As philosopher John Stuart Mill said, "Let not any one pacify his conscience by the delusion that he can do no harm, if he takes no part, and forms no opinion. Bad men need nothing more to compass their ends than that good men should look on and do nothing. He is not a good man who, without a protest, allows wrong to be committed in his name, and with the means which he helps to supply, because he will not trouble himself to use his mind on the subject." So, in summary,
discombobulate.
If you want to make a difference and educate yourself, or you just want to piss off some soy boys, go see The Sound of Freedom. That's all I got for today. See you later.
Shit.